Yo, what up, Bull Sharks? It's your boy, the Crack Pack Daddy, coming to you once again live from Asbury Park, New Jersey, Boss Country. Anxiety, optimism, regret, fear, hopefulness. I don't know how to explain this, but when I got my newest order of 33 PSA slabs back, I had all of these emotions. To catch you up on my hobby journey, the first time I did a PSA submission, I sent in 90 cards. It was who I was in the hobby 6 months ago, 7 months ago, whenever it was, right after the finals. The Celtics had just won, and I made hilarious mistakes. That video was so popular. It actually got my most views ever, over 6,000 views. It's a big deal for a small YouTuber like me. I still get comments, views, and likes and subscribes from that video. I'm very excited to see what I've learned, to see if I countered those mistakes I was making, like sending in every purple vet card I got, like this Kawhi I got a 7 on. I keep this as a constant reminder. I sent in every green color match Giannis. I sent in every Tatum and Brown, the finals that just happened. Getting a PSA order submission back is almost like getting a time capsule back of who you were in the hobby 4 months ago. When I did this order, I very much did it at the beginning of the season when there was tons of optimism around Wemby, Brandon Miller, Koulibaly, Grady Dick. Some Thompsons, but not nearly as much as I'd send in today. I wasn't sure about those guys. I am very nervous to see how these cards come out. This is a true blind reveal. The last time when I did the 90 card reveal, I had inadvertently seen about 10 of them, so I at least knew there were a couple 10s in there to ease my pain. I do not know that this time. I could have made terrible mistakes because I've made new mistakes here, and I just want to talk about that. And I promise when I start flipping these cards, I'll flip them fast. And those new mistakes are this. Although this is a more elevated level of hit with more purpose of why I picked these cards, it's not just green dominances and deep spaces and garbage, to be honest. Sucker, noob to the thing. Crazy bad decisions. There's very little base at all. Not really any base cards in here. However, when I was doing this, I was still very much making the mistake of always looking for a reason to send a card in. Where today, when I put together my PSA submissions and I have my third one ready to go, and I'll probably reveal it to people next week, I very much look for reasons not to send one in. And that's why I have this LaMelo Ball and Maxey here. These are the type of retail hits I love, that I like to get graded and I like to sell. I can make a 3 times or 4 time return if they come back well. Both of these cards I would have loved to send in. These are my type of hits. However, I found reasons not to, whether it's a blemish or a corner I didn't like, centering's off. I made sure to look for reasons not to send them in. With these 33, I very much always, glass was always half full. I found a reason to send these cards in because I wanted them to be 10s. Want doesn't matter to PSA. It's just the cold hard facts and the truth of it all. So there are going to be mistakes, and there could be some serious heartbreak. And that brings me to my last point. We just hit 1,000 subs, and videos like this are my most expensive videos I make on the channel. So if you do enjoy them and you want to see more, just leave a comment, leave a like. Let me know what you think about videos like this. Let me know if you agree with the things I've just said. Did you make similar mistakes? I think the reason that first video was so popular is I think people saw a lot of themselves in that video, or they just like watching me get wrecked and make a fool of myself, which is also totally fine. You're probably going to get more of that here too. And lastly, we did just hit 1,000 subs. The rip is coming down the road. Very special rip with doing a collab with one of my hobby idols, and it's really going to be special. And I'm giving away 2 silver Wembys that I got in my last PSA review, a Global Reach 9 and an Instant Impact 8. I still swear to God, these both should have been 10s. They are perfect to me. But they are going to be going out to subscribers because 1,000 subs is a big deal and it means a lot. So thank you so much. That's enough talk. Please send vibes. Just send the headiest vibes. We're going to start with stack 1 right here. First one up is a Bilal Koulibaly. Make sure I'm recording. I am recording on all channels. Good luck to me. Good luck to us all. Send vibes. And we're screwed. A 7. This is going to be a bad video. This is going to be worse than the first one. These new mistakes are almost worse than the early mistakes. I thought the centering was good. I don't know if I just missed a huge blemish, a corner or something. That is a gorgeous Bilal Koulibaly fireworks to 88, and it is a PSA 7. We are not off to a hot start. Please God, Brandon Miller, Court Kings, Rookie Series 1, a 9. We are in terrible trouble. Call for help. We are at no 10s, but we are early. Let's... Wemby Give and Go, this is a perfect example of a card I would not send in. I was still very much, not because he's injured now, I was just sending in every single Wemby non-base hit at the time. If it was elevated, I send it in. This is just a green, and it's a 9. At least it's a 9. Mosaic can be so hard. God, there's a couple nukes in here, and I know these so far, these are cards I took flyers on and probably made mistakes on. There's a couple nukes in here, though. God, I hope they come in. SGA, this is one of the few bases we send in, and it's a 9. Little heartbreaking there. I thought it looked really good. I knew this was going to be bad. 4 down, no 10s. Here we go, Anthony Edwards. And this one I know for a fact was a little off-centered. I was looking to send it in anyway because I wanted to, and it is a 9, which is probably the best that card could get with the centering. Still a gorgeous card, and I accept that 9 as the truth because I knew it was probably coming up in the 9. And I already have this is one of the 2 giant nukes in here. An Oscar Thompson gold to 10 pyro. I need your likes, your support, your vibes right now. Please, please send good vibes. Please send good vibes. Please send good vibes. I'm not going to look. You look first. 9. All right. At least it's not an 8 or something. We're not going to get any 10s in this one. This is going to be brutal. Score update so far, it looks like 5 9s and a 7 on the Koulibaly. Look at how gorgeous that card is. I'm happy with a 9. That was a tricky card. Pyros are tricky inserts. It's not an everyday insert. You can't tell about the centering. I like to think I did a good look over for blemishes, but again, if I even saw one, I might have ignored it because I wanted it to be a 10 so bad. This is a Wemby. Could this be one of the internationals? God dang, no 10s. Oh, man. All right, this is technically a base, but it's a Wemby International. I thought they were pretty cool. I actually sent in 2 of these, so you're going to see a second one. Maybe we'll get a 10 on the other one. Evan Mobley, case hit, rookie. This is a weird-ass card. This could be a 4. This card is not normal. What have I done? Time machine. I need a time machine to go back in time and stop myself. 7. Horrible send-in. Look at how weird that card is. There was no way it was going to 10. I'm going to have to crack these. Ooh. We got to shake it off because the next one is a really bad send-in too. What was I thinking? Who was I 4 months ago? Tamari Kamara die cut for 49 and 8. All right, at least that one is not a 7. Guys, we're almost through stack 1 and we don't have a 10. Someone send some vibes. Someone send some freaking vibes. Oh my God, I'll never 50%. How did I make new mistakes? I am such an idiot. The next one's going to be so elite, I promise. I'm learning so much. I've been going to shows. I've been selling. I know what people actually want. I know what the difference in how important a 10 is versus a 9 and actually selling it. AirPod 9, I didn't get a 10 on this one. Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Keontae George Recon. 8. Guys. Fam. Oh, I knew it. I knew I'd made terrible mistakes. I might have to pause to throw up. I'm going to have nothing to sell at my next show. This is brutal. Stack 2, please. God, we have no 10s. We're through 11 cards already, and we're getting to the Grady Dick section. Send vibes. Hey! We're on the board, baby, with an orange flash. Grady Dick. Dick me down. We did it. Let's go. All right. We got a 10. Keep the 10 train rolling. Steph Curry. I'm not even sure what this parallel is. It's just a green Steph to 9. Adding that to our endless 9 pile. This should be a monster. Should be a Paolo Banchero pink laser to 50. 9. I knew that was going to be a tough one. This year of Donruss and Optic is a nice card. I'll take that in a 9. That's going to be a tough 1 to 10 any day. We got a Cade. I don't remember which parallel this is. Let's have a look. I don't know if I had a numbered Cade in here. Just a blue velocity 9. What kind of monster was grading these and couldn't just give me a break on 1 or 2 of them? Jeez Louise. Brandon Miller coming up again. Not sure which one this one is. Green laser for 9. This is not a card I'd send in today. Again, start of the season. Guys, oh my God. Can you feel my pain? This is... I wish I looked in advance. I can't handle this live reaction. Watching this back is going to be brutal. Brutal. Victor Wembanyama coming up. It looks like a select cracked ice, and it's a 10. We're on the board with 2 10s. Give me that deuce, baby. 2 10s. Let's go. Brandon Miller coming up again. Not sure which one this one is. Pink Pulsar. Would never send this in today. That's a 9. This is a Brandon Miller Tectonic, I'm pretty sure. I would never send in today. And it is a 9. At least they're mostly 9s and not... I won't even say it. Another card I would not send today. Another green Victor Wembanyama. And it's a 10. All right. It's crazy how just any 10 can bring me back from the brink of destruction right now. Blessed. Feeling blessed for those 3 10s. As we got a Victor Wembanyama 9 on the green global reach. Would never send that in again today. Beautiful. That will go in the 9 pile. And a Grady Dick. I believe this is going to be a numbered laser to 8. Jesus Christ. What was I... Oh, I just wanted all these cards to be 10s. I wished them to be 10s. I didn't think they were 10s. And this is... Please learn from this. Be meticulous. I am like a crazy person now when I look at cards. I am a crazy person looking for reasons not to send them in. But every one of these, this pile was completely done on wishful thinking. We're up to 3 10s. Here are the 9s and the others. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at the difference. It is not even a... It is a bloodbath. We are not going to 50% gem at all. Last 11 cards, and we got a Victor Wembanyama My House to 10. I was really worried about the My House centering, so thank goodness. That's a nice silver. All right, not terrible. I'm telling you, every 10 can just turn me around in a second. Let's go back to back. This could be the purple one. Back to back. Back-to-back jacks. Back-to-back jacks. We're catching up. Part of me wants to sweat this next one out, but if it ends badly, it'll be ending on the worst note. I want this card to 10 worse than any other card in the pile, even more so than the Oster Gold. I have a Steph Gold, the National Pride Mosaic coming up. There are so many things I don't know about this card centering-wise. I did look it over, but again, if there was a blemish, I would have happily looked it over. I would have not caught it because I wanted it to be a 10 so bad. This is a nuke. National Pride Gold to 10, Steph Curry. The whole order is paid for. We are saved! Woo! Woo! It doesn't matter what happens now, baby. At least we're playing with house money. Gold to 10. He won a gold medal representing his nation this year. That is the hit of the year for me. This whole channel is runs on Steph Curry hits. Everything I put in my boxes at value boxes and in the case Steph Curry sells. He is the most popular player in the world. I can tell by just the way people react to his cards when I sell them live at the shows. And that was everything. So, thank you. Woo, I could cry. I'm so relieved. That is the greatest relief ever as we get to our first Jalen Green. 7! Back to reality. Face, meet, floor. Jeez Louise. As it goes into a shockingly high bad pile. Cade Cunningham. This is from what I call the Nightmare Rip. I accidentally bought a lot of Donruss Megas thinking they were the Optic Megas from this year. I still have one. I'm always looking for reasons to rip them. They're terrible, terrible rips. I do them for shorts. The first box was the worst box I've ever ripped. This one, probably not a card I would ever send in today. It's a paper card I know nothing about. It's going to be like a 5. It's a 9. All right. We're nines are like the big wins today. LaMelo Ball courtside. Just the base courtside. 10. One for the good guys. Let's go. Darius Garland, if this one's not a 10, I'll be devastated. This card has looked perfect to me since the day I pulled it. 10. Let's go. We're catching up a little bit. Can we at least catch the 9 pile? We can't 50%, but can we at least catch Josh Giddey courtside? This is the definition of it was the beginning of the year. I was like, let me take a flyer on him. He might be the face of the Bulls. He might be having his breakout season. And at least it's a 10. At least it's a 10 because you don't want to get an 8 on a Josh Giddey. Another Vic. Let's see what we got here. 3 cards left. Sub, like, and comment. 8. These red Donruses did not go well. Ooh, 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 ooh. Case and Wallace, red velocity to 299. Hit me with a big niner, not a tenner for sure. And then we are going out with a Scotty Barnes. If you like watching videos like this, if you relate to these videos, please let me know in the comments. Be sure to subscribe and hit your alert button for those 2 Wembies we're giving away next week in our 1,000 subscriber special. Thank you very much for the growth. I really think you'll be more impressed with the cards I'm sending in next time, and the return, I won't be this embarrassing, but you have to keep learning and you have to keep humbling yourself. And I'm okay. It's learning. It's still like, maybe the first time I sent these in, I was on the first week on the job. I'm just a month into the job now, you know, and now I'm just trying to get my feet wet and understand, but I have a much better understanding, and we will go back through just a couple of the hits, and let's see what the Scotty Barnes rookie to 49 does. And that's how we end a rip. Oh my God. That's a really nice way to end it. Let's do it real fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank God. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That Steph Curry gold to 10 saves the entire day. I really think, and someone will tell me in the comments, oh, well, I never pay that, but I think I can get $1,200 to $1,500 for that card. This order cost me around 5 something to send in. I think I caught a special. Really expensive video, but at least it's all paid for if I can move that card at my next show on March 9th. The 9 pile at least is the second one, but we had a really bad, disappointing pile here, just cards you wouldn't send in today. A Jalen Green 7, don't even know what I'm going to do with that. Possibly a fun giveaway coming up. Grady Dick numbered to 8. Keontae George was an 8. This Tamari Kamara, I would never send that in. Evan Mobley to 7. I'm going to have to crack that case hit. Because it would never get a 10. Of course it wouldn't. Look what that card can do. There's no way it was going to 10. And then the 9s, of course, were like Case and Wallace's, endless Victor Wembanyama's, and that beautiful pink Paolo Banchero. At least it was not an 8. That card will still move. People love him, and that card is sexy. That's a sexy card. Thank you all for being here for the highs and lows of this hobby journey. Thank you all for 1,000 subs. We're on the road to 2,000. Stay tuned for the giveaways. I am loving learning this hobby, and even though you got to share in my pain, I very much hope that on the 3rd go-around, you're going to share in my joy and that I finally learned my lesson. I've been the Crack Pack Daddy. You've all been wonderful. Good luck and ball night.
Crack Pack Daddy, the retail ripper, kaboom! It's time to deliver, ripping in packs for a color blast. We crack 'em, rack 'em, stack 'em. Crack Pack Daddy, the retail ripper, kaboom! It's time to deliver, Boss Country Fuego, we're heating up the fingers. We crack